Okay. How many people actually notice in the morning or in the afternoon, doesn't matter, whenever you open your trade, the current standing of your trade? The very first thing that I noticed when I opened up my screen this morning, and I'm going to zoom out even further, is that the market as I know it is in a narrow sideways. Technically, I would also say it's in a sideways because it's so flat over here. But the narrow sideways is a very interesting one. I'm going to have a look at something over here. Let's see what's been happening. Get an idea of what the market has been doing. Okay, so we have been with color in a short, we went into a long, there was color in there, you could see the blue popping out, you could see that we went into a short again. So currently we're sort of in a, if I start unrolling it, we're sort of in a short that every now and then retraces, and then it shorts, and then it retraces. We don't know whether the short wants to continue or whether it wants to go up. The general direction in terms of what stock is, this specific stock is doing, this is now the monthly, it is up, still going up month on month. Although start looking at certain amount of these colors, it's very erratic behavior. What is actually happening at this point in time when it comes to the hour is that it's trying to get into an actual sideways, the physical sideways that we know, where it says, let me just stretch this out a little bit. Yep, just managed to get there. So it's very interesting. This is actually a beautiful trading opportunity. There is two ways that this thing can go, and it's strengthened by the fact that we've got two segments or two sets of sideways. So first range would be to go from here to there, or there, or there. Depends on what you want to go for. I normally go for the ultimate target, and what I do is when I get to the actual targets, I just pull my safeties in a little bit closer. Sometimes I handle them manually, other times I'll handle them with the tools of the system, i.e. trailing stops, whatever. The next one is one that goes to there. I'm not scared of these things in the middle here. I will be wary of this one, because this one could translate to a line somewhere along the line. Let's see it, there it is. But just to show you, this is where you'll be trading from, that line right there, because that is where it translates there. That's why I like to mark my stuff on the upper time frames. By the time it gets to here, it should be already, I'll probably get in if the alignment is there, so I'll probably get in early on. But if you want to be safe and you want to climb in when it goes outside of the narrow sideways, which is the T2 to T5, that's called the narrow sideways. That's just a plain damn right sideways. Narrow sideways is where it gets quite difficult to make points. There's not a lot of points locked up for this pace at which the market moves. 385 points from there to there sounds a lot, but when you actually translate it back, that's 200 is there, and another 100 is from T1 to there, you know, type of thing. Let me just delete that, so it's not in my way. But once the market gets into this area over here, you have a look at your lower time frames and you see how they are pushing the price, and if they are, climb in. If your alignment is correct, why not climb in? You're always finding reasons not to climb in, rather find reasons to climb in. Like I said, if this trend wants to continue, look, there's no color suggesting that this is turning into a strong buy. Mainly because it's still below the equalizer, but also it could just be part of retracement. This thing ran, went into sideways, retraced a little bit, now it's gone into a sideways again, firstly into a technical sideways here, there, and there, but then into an actual sideways. So from there on, this would be the ambush areas that I would have a look at, being mindful of certain things in my road to get to my actual target at the end of the day.